reputation of an architect specializing in the design and building of fine, exclusive homes depends on his ability to plan, design, and supervise with maximum attention to detail. He must be a perfectionist. A professional athlete knows that the smallest flaw in his game may mean the difference between winning and not quite being in the money. Every phase of his game must be as nearly perfect as he can make it. Lab reports, x-rays, examinations, consultations, hours of studying and weighing the results of what they've learned are factors by which members of the medical profession base their decisions. When human lives are in the balance, they must be perfectionists. In every field of endeavor, you'll find men who think, work, and live on the alert. This is the type of man who makes up the market for the incomparable Imperial, vintage 1965. Now let's see what it is about the new Imperial that makes the perfectionist decide that this is the car for him and his family. First, of course, is Imperial Elegance. Elegance is a precise quality, so the men who make Imperial must be proud craftsmen. The obvious care taken with every detail of every Imperial is proof of that pride. The new front end shows that the 1965 Imperial places emphasis on classically sculptured styling, and a subtle overall modernization makes the new models readily distinguishable from those of 1964. Dual headlamps in 1965 are set in chromed, die-cast trays recessed into the grille and covered by clear glass decorated with fine white lines. Another distinguishing note: wheel covers this year have a die-cast centerpiece with concentric hub. Even from behind, there's a freshness to the design of the 1965 Imperial. The bumper has a new two-piece die-cast insert with a vertical ribbed pattern. Again in 1965, Imperial is available in 4 classically designed models. A no-cost LeBaron option is a paint stripe in a choice of 5 colors, enhancing the 14 new Imperial colors available. This is Imperial Elegance. The perfect automobile would be completely silent. The 1965 Imperial is the most nearly silent car in the world. The Imperial engine is the quietest ever built. And while a quiet engine is a comfort feature in itself, it is further testimony to the overall quality of Imperial and to the perfection for which Imperial engineers constantly strive. Imperial travels more smoothly and quietly, too. As a result of improved transmission, driveline, and insulation design, the new Imperial is even quieter, even smoother than in 1964. The driveline is free of vibrations because of the new and very special universal joint. 245 pounds of sound-deadening material insulate the body, and butyl rubber body mounts separate the Imperial body and frame, completely isolating the passenger compartment from sound and vibration. Comfort is a difficult quality to define, but is readily appreciated and is demanded by the man who looks for perfection. Imperial gives comfort in motion that cannot be matched. Seat safety and comfort features include custom retractable seat belts, the adjustable front headrests option, and center armrests. Individual front seats, 4-way power adjustable, are standard on Crown Coupe and Convertible, and the passenger seat reclines. Reclining seats on 2-door models now have a foot lever that causes the seat to tilt forward to allow rear seat passengers to exit more easily. Individual front seats are contoured for firm, safe support and a feeling of deep comfort. This year, individual front seats are optional on the Crown 4-door and LeBaron. Other appearance and convenience features to point out on the showroom floor, further convincing your prospect that Imperial is designed for him, include the beauty of the safety-padded instrument panel. Its eye appeal is further enhanced by a wide band of rare walnut veneer across the full width of the panel face, providing an eye-appealing background for the radio dial, heater and air conditioning controls in the center, and the gauges to the left. Most of today's cars have one or more warning lights, which can tell the driver only that trouble exists. The new Imperial has a full set of calibrated control gauges, plus the Sentry Signal Master Warning Light System, which gives off a steady bright glow, illuminating a check gauge's call-out signal if fuel level or oil pressure becomes too low, or if the engine temperature exceeds a safe range. A new steering wheel has a broad bar-shaped hub with center section covered in walnut veneer. This is standard for both the adjustable and non-adjustable steering wheels. A column-mounted torque flight shift lever replaces the push buttons of previous years. If silence is a quality, a beautiful sound can be a luxury. And the Imperial AM/FM radio with reverberator provides the ultimate in listening pleasure. A power antenna and rear seat speaker are standard with every Imperial radio. Interior convenience features include front door armrest storage pockets for miscellaneous storage. Both rear armrests on all models have an ashtray and a cigarette lighter. Not only is Imperial designed for relaxed riding comfort, it's designed for living comfort, providing the kind of spaciousness that makes family traveling an experience to enjoy and remember. Performance as a quality may mean many things to many drivers. But whatever definition is used, the Imperial has it and has improved it in 1965. Imperial engineering excellence provides greater engine efficiency, an unequaled suspension system that gives an even smoother ride, a refined torque converter that makes traffic driving more relaxing, greater air conditioning capacity that provides more comfort, and they all combine to make Imperial driving the ultimate in convenience in 1965. The 413 cubic inch V8 in the 1965 Imperial has a new camshaft with longer duration, increased valve overlap, and higher valve lift. This will provide improved acceleration performance while retaining the same compression ratio and output ratings. Torsion Air Suspension helps the Imperial owner handle this big, powerful car both safely and easily. Torsion bars allow a design with low center of gravity to reduce lean on sharp turns. The long wheelbase keeps Imperial smooth and level, even over sharp dips and rolls. The Imperial torque converter has a higher stall speed in 1965, which overcomes the tendency of the car to creep at idle. This means that it's no longer necessary to ride the brake at every stoplight. Air conditioning performance is improved through a new larger displacement compressor. A separate toggle switch controls the fan speed in 1965. There are still 5 separate adjustable cool air outlets in the front compartment for balanced cooling action. Imperial utilizes the convenience of power in every way conceivable. Windows, even vent windows, are power operated. Power brakes are standard, as is full-time power steering and torque flight. Even the parking brake release is operated automatically. No automobile made requires less manual effort in its operation. Imperial 1965, dedicated to achieving the ultimate in automotive perfection. The whisper-quiet murmur of the Imperial engine emphasizes the precise care that goes into the machining of every moving component. Be certain that every prospect has an opportunity to hear Imperial in action. The elegance of Imperial styling is proof of the precision workmanship that goes into the building of these cars. Point out these features at every opportunity. The big Imperial is an amazingly easy car to handle. But this quality needs demonstrating, especially to people who are considering stepping up from the middle price class. Imperial comfort can be shown on the showroom floor, but it must be felt to be fully appreciated. Give every prospect in your dealership an Imperial comfort demonstration ride. Imperial, the world's most nearly perfect cars. Cars designed and built for perfectionists. Men who think, work, and live on the alert. Men at the top or well on the way. Your Imperial prospects in 1965.